Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha Harihi Om Shuklam Baradaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vighnopashantaye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Gurave Sarva Lokanam Vishaje Bhavarogina निधये सर्वविद्यानां श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये नमः श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् अपारकरुणासिन्धुं ज्ञानदं शान्तरूपिणं श्रीचन्द्रशेखरगुरुं प्रणमामि मुदान्वहं परित्यज्य मौनं वटादस्थितिं च व्रजन् भारतस्य प्रदेशात् प्रदेशं मधुस्यन्दिवाचा जनान् धर्ममार्गेण यन् श्रीजयेन्द्रो गुरुर्भाति चित्ते नमामः शङ्करान् वाक्यविजयेन्द्रसरस्वती श्रीगुरुं शिष्टमार्गानुनेतारं सन्मतिप्रदं सद्गुरुचरणारविन्दाभ्यां नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम्. So in Bhagavad Gita, we are seeing the second chapter called as Sankhya Yoga, where Bhagavan Krishna describes the Atma Tattvam to Arjuna. In describing the Atma Tattvam to Arjuna, Bhagavan Krishna is describing Atma Tattvam to all of us. So this is going to be the teaching in the second chapter. And we have seen previously that Atma is Nirgunaha. Atma does not have one guna. And Atma is not created nor be destroyed. Like we say, atom can neither be created nor be destroyed. One form of atom can be converted into another form of atom. The same way, Atma can neither be created nor be destroyed. Atma that is obtained in one body can be obtained in another body. When a body is destroyed, it is the body that gets destroyed. Atma does not get destroyed. So you have seen all these things. Avinashi tu tadvidhi yena sarvam idam tadam vinasham avyyasyasya nakaschit kartum arhati. In the last class, we have seen the meaning for the word avyayaha. And then antavanta imedeha nityasyokta sharirinaha anashinaha aprameyasya tasmad yuddhasva bharata. Antavanta imedeha nityasyokta sharirinaha. Imedehaha antavanta. This body has got a date of birth. This body will have a date of expiry. Nityasyokta sharirinaha. Atma has given this name Sharirin. Sharira is body. The person who operates through the body is called as Sharirin. Nityasya Uktaha Sharirinaha. This Atma is Nityaha. The body has got a date of birth, date of expiry, but Atma is Nityaha. And here, in order to see this, we have seen the example of Wi-Fi and a computer. There is only one Wi-Fi signal that is present in the entire house. But I can have different devices that tap the Wi-Fi signal and for transactional purposes. I can have a computer, I can have a cell phone, I can have my Apple Watch, I can even have a chappal which can connect to Wi-Fi. All these things are connected to Wi-Fi. All these things, they tap from the same Wi-Fi signal. And my ability of my chappal, which is connected to Wi-Fi, is different from the ability of the watch, which is connected to Wi-Fi. Is different from the ability of my cell phone that is connected to Wi-Fi. Is different from the ability of my computer that is connected to Wi-Fi. Even though it is the same Wi-Fi, depending upon which device through which the Wi-Fi is accessed, the Wi-Fi will be used for different purposes. In the same way, there is only one Atma. Atma is like the Wi-Fi signal. All of our bodies are like different instruments that are connected to the Wi-Fi. If I have a human body, I will have more capabilities. If I have an ant body, the same Atma that gets expressed through the ant body will be limited by the ant body. The same Atma which gets expressed through a human body will have all the capacities of human body. Just like how when I turn off my computer or so it means the Atma does not die, but the instrument through which I connect to Atma, it dies. So we saw all these things. And in the last class, we saw a very, very important point called as Aprameyaha. Aprameya Swaprakasha Manovacham Agochara. So we also see this Nama in Lalita Sahasranama. So we saw the meaning for the word Aprameya as that which cannot be conceived, that which do not act as an object for anything. And the example we saw to understand this word Aprameya is a camera with which you take a photo of a room. If I take a photo of my puja room with a camera, if I look at that photo, I will see every blessed thing in my puja room except for the camera. Right? What is the proof that camera exists? The proof that camera exists, it is in the photo. But you do not see camera in that picture. Right? Because that which observes cannot be observed. We saw about this Triputi that is present in the Vedanta. Knower, known, and the means of knowledge. Pramanam, Prameyam, and Pramata. Pramata is the knower. Pramanam is the means of knowledge. Prameyam is the object. Atma is always the pramata. Atma can never be prameyam. Aprameyaha. Anashinaha aprameyasya tasmat yuddhasva bharata. Isa. So in Lalita Sahasranama as well, we have this equivalent nama Aprameya. Swaprakasha. Manovacham agochara. Manovacham agochara. That which does not become an object for mind. Mano and vacham. Vak. Agochara means does not become an object for mind and vacha. These are these portions in these shlokas in the last class. Now we are moving on to the shloka number 19. Yayenam vetti hantaram yaschainam manyate hatam ubhau nauta vijanitaha nayam hanti na hanyate. Here Krishna quotes shamelessly from Kathopanishad. From the shloka 19 and 20 are Katopanishad shlokas with some mane tene purnane. Hanta chen manyate hantum ataschen manyate hatam ubhau tau na vijanitaha nayam hanti na hanyate. The second line is exactly as in the Katopanishad. The first line, the words are different. but the meaning is same. What is the meaning? Yayenam vetti hantaram yascha yenam manyate hatam. That person who thinks that this Atma, what Atma? Avinashi Atma, Nityaha Atma, Anashinaha Atma, Aprameyaha Atma. That person which thinks that this Atma is a killer and Atma gets killed. Atma can never do anything. Atma is akarta, Atma is abhokta. Why do we say Atma is akarta, Atma is abhokta? In order for Atma to do anything, there has to be another thing other than Atma. If I take a book and if I have to move the book, I need three things, right? I need a book and then I should be there and then there should be space for the book to be displaced. But Atma is ever present. Atma is omnipresent. There is no place where Atma does not exist. Then how can you move Atma? Atma cannot be moved. Then there is nothing other than this world, other than Atma. You say, na sato vidyate bhavaha, na bhavo vidyate sataha, ubhayorapi drishtantaha tu anayaha tattvadarshibhihi. And then we saw avinashi tu tadvidhi yena sarvam idantata. All these things are different names and forms of Atma, but not other than Atma. So if there is nothing other than Atma, what thing Atma can move? Atma cannot move anything. Even if something that is present other than Atma, where is the space? There is no space, right? Because Atma is omnipresent. So Atma is akarta. Atma cannot do any action. In fact, this is what is told in the first shloka of Saundarya Lahari. Shivashaktya yuktaha yadi bhavati shakta prabhavitum nachedevam devaha nakhalu kushalaha spanditumapi atastva harihara virinchadipirapi pranantum stotum va katamakritaha punyaha prabhavati, says Acharya. In Shakta, Parameshwara is the Atma. Ambal is Maya. In Shakta Tattvam, Parameshwara is the Paramatma. Ambal is the Maya Shakti of Atma. The shloka says, Shivaha Shaktya Yuktaha Yadi Bhavati Shakta Prabhavitum Nachedevam Devaha Nakhalu Kushalaha Spanditumapi, says Acharya. Parameshwara, only when he is joined with Shakti, can even move a blade of grass. Without Shakti, Parameshwara cannot even move a blade of grass, says this shloka. It is Arthavadama. Mahaperiva says, okay, Acharya is worshipping Ambal. So that is why, in order to worship Ambal, கொஞ்சம் பரமேஸ்வரனை மட்டம் தட்டி வைக்கிறாரா அப்படின்னு மகாபெரிவா தெய்வத்தின் குரலை கேட்டுன்னு சொல்றாரு. It is not like that. Parmeshwara is Atmaswarupam, Paramatma. Paramatma is Akarta, Paramatma is Abhokta. In order for Paramatma to do something, Paramatma has to be combined with Maya Shakti. There are lots of karyams that are going on. I am teaching. You people are listening. This is a karyam, right? All these karyams are possible because of Maya Shakti. If Maya Shakti is not there, there cannot be a teller, there will not be a listener, because all these things will be non-existing. Kevala Atma, Shuddha Advaita Atma, Shantam Shivam Chaturtam Manyante Sa Atma Sa Vigneyaha. Like Mandukya Upanishad says, only Shantam, Shivam, Advaitam, Chaturtam, only the Atma Tattva will exist. Nothing will ever exist. In order for us to do this transaction, we need the help of Maya Shakti. That is what is told in the Saundarya Lahari Shloka. Shiva Shaktya Yuktaha Yadi Bhavati Shakta Prabhavitum Nachedevam Devoha Nakhalu kushalaha spanditumapi. Kushaha means a blade of grass. Spandanam means a vibration. Spandanam does not even movement. Smandanam is a vibration. The shloka says Parameshwara cannot even vibrate. Parameshwara cannot even cause the vibration in a blade of grass without Ambal. Parameshwara, the Parabrahma Tattvam, the Paramatma Tattvam cannot do any karyam. The karyam could be as small as the blade of grass, movement of the blade of grass without his Maya Shakti, because there has to be a grass other than Ishvara. In order for Parameshwara to move a grass, there has to be a grass other than Atma. And there has to be a space where Atma is not present. All these things are impossible without Maya. So, Atma is Akarta. Kevala Atma. Maya Rahita Atma is Akarta. In the same way, Maya Rahita Atma is Abhokta. Yayenam veti hantaram yaschainam manyate hatam. The hantaram to kill. It is only an upalakshanam. Because Krishna is present in the middle of battlefield, because the karma that is going on in the battlefield is to kill and get killed. Those are the two karmas. Krishna takes those two karmas as an example. Eyenam veti hantaram means what? Eyenam veti kartaram அப்படின்னு மாத்திக்கலாம் நம்ம. Atma cannot do anything. Atma cannot be a doer. Yaschainam manyate hatam. Atma, the person who thinks Atma to be killed. Meaning what? An object of an action. Object of an action means bhokta, enjoyer of the benefits. Atma cannot be a bhokta. Atma is akarta. Atma is abhokta. Yagenam veti hantaram. Yaschainam manyate hatam. That person who do not think Atma is akarta or abhokta. Ubhau. Tau. Tau ubhau. Ubhau means two things. That person who does not know these two things. Na vijanitaha. Janitaha, to know. Na vijanitaha, who does not know these things. He thinks that nayam hanti na hanyate. He does not know Atma is akarta, Atma is abhokta. Moving on to the next shloka. Again, this shloka is also shameless borrowing from Kathopanishad. न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचित् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्यः शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणः न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे. This is the Gita version. In Kathopanishad, the shloka goes like this. Jayate mriyate va vipaschit nayam kutaschinna babhuva kaschit ajo nitya shashvato yam puranaha nahanyate hanyamane sharire. So the same meaning, but the first line, the shloka words are different. What does Krishna say? न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचित् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजः नित्यः शाश्वतः अयम् आत्मा we have to supply पुराणः न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे न जायते. Atma is not born. What is to be born? Person says, I am born at so and so date. If I say I am born at this date, it means that I am not there before that date. If I say I am born at certain date, certain time, 1 minute before that time, I was not there. Right? So one, only if you do not exist, the karma of birth is possible. When does the karma possible? The prerequisite for being born is not existing before that. If that thing always exists, we will never tell that, hey, this is born. Right? Atman. Atma is unborn. There is no date of birth for Atma. Why? Because Atma by definition is called as Sadvastu. And when we say Sadvastu, Sadvastu by definition will exist in all the three times. Past time, past tense, present tense, future tense. In all the three times, Atma will be existing. In fact, it is the time which exists within the Atma. How can time have beginning now? Time will have beginning. Space has got beginning. Science has accepted the fact. Time has started with the Big Bang. What happened before Big Bang? Scientists will say, do not ask me that question. Where did Big Bang happen? Scientists will say, do not ask me that question. Why? Because both space and time started with Big Bang. Before the Big Bang, before the supposed Big Bang, time did not exist. There is no concept of time. Before the advent of Big Bang, space did not exist. There was no concept of space. So even time and space, they have got a beginning. In science, if you see the history of science, Newtonian mechanics do not accept the beginning of time and space. According to Newtonian mechanics, time and space were given entities. There is no beginning for space, there is no beginning for time. Time and space always existed. Only with the advent of relativity, quantum mechanics, etc., or with the advancement of cosmology, people started appreciating the fact that even time and space has got a beginning. Time and space that has got a beginning. People have started to understand only now. But here, our philosophy says, hey, time and space, they all are created entity. It is the Atma which always existed. Yena sarvam idam tadam. In fact, time and space exist within the Atma. So when I say I am born at this and this time, it means that I am bound by the limits of time. Because for Atma, time is irrelevant. Atma is said to be najayate. Atma is not born. Na mriyate. The shloka, you have to put na to mriyate as well. Atma does not end as well. What is meant by ending? After the date of end, that entity will cease to exist. But there is no such end for Atma. Vakadachit nayam bhutva bhavita vana bhuyaha. Basically, the first line says, Atma is Shad Vikara Rahitaha. First line of the shloka says, Atma is Vikara Rahitaha, Nirvikaraha, Avikaraha. Vishnu Sahasranam, to this Nama comes, Avikaraha, Nirvikaraha, Lalita Sahasranam, to this Nama comes. What does that mean? For every entity in this world, for every entity in this creation, it undergoes Shat Vikaraha. It undergoes 6 stages of existence. What are the 6 stages now? Asti, Jayate, Vartate, Viparinamate, Apakshiyate, Vinashyati. These are the 6 names. Asti, Jayate, Vartate, Viparinamate, Apakshiyate, Vinashyati. These are the 6 vikaras that are associated with any entity. Asti means existing in potential form. I have a banyan tree seed. The whole banyan tree exists in potential form inside that seed. The whole banyan tree exists in potential form inside that tree, inside that seed. Only then, only banyan tree will come from banyan seed. If the potential existence, unmanifested existence is not there, and the seed of pota, you should get some other tree. But we do not get that. If we put banyan seed, you will only get banyan tree. Right? It means that the banyan tree potentially exists in an unmanifested form in that seed. That state is called as asti. Asti means to be, to exist. Then jayate. Jayate means going from unmanifested form to manifested form. A birth. Normally we call whatever we call it as birth is called as jayate. That is why the chart that is prepared during the birth is called as jatakam. Because ja, the dhatu ja, it refers to birth. Jatakam. What is Jatakam? The planetary positions where you are, the planetary positions that existed when you are born is called as Jatakam. We call things as Jata Karma. What is Jata Karma? Those karmas which you have to do when a person is born is called as Jata Karma. Jati, those qualities that are associated with you when you are born is called as jati. So ja means to be born. So asti jayate. It goes from unmanifested form to manifested form. I'm just born a baby. Jayate. Then vartate. Vartate means growth. I have a banyan seed. The moment I put banyan seed in the soil, the banyan tree will not come. First it will be sprouting, and then it will be a small tree. And then it goes slowly it grows. And then after some certain number of years, it reaches the status as a tree. That is called as vartate, growth. And when it undergoes growth, it will also undergoes modification. Viparinamate. A growth means a growing in all the aspects. But viparinamate means some things will go down, some things will go up. We can see that in butterflies. What happens when butterfly eggs are hatched? It will not come out as a butterfly. It will come out as a worm, right? And then it forms a cocoon over it, and then it undergoes this process called as metamorphosis. Butterfly, etc., undergoes this process called as metamorphosis, right? Parinamam. Metamorphosis na parinamam. That is what is called as viparinamate. Parinamate. Viparinamate. Asti, jayate, vartate, viparinamate. And then what happens? Slowly it will start to decline. Apakshiyate, kshinam. The letter kshi, the dhatu kshi, refers to going down, declining. Apakshiyate. Our body undergoes all these things. Asti is there. Jayate, we are born. Asti jayate, vartate, we are growing. Viparinamate, we evolve. And then apakshiyate, we grow old. All of our faculties will not work as they used to work. That is called as vipakshiyate or apakshiyate. And then vinashyati. Vinashyati means at one point of time they cease to exist. That is called as vinashyati, vinashaha. So here Krishna says, Atma does not have all these vikaras. Shad vikara rahitaha Atma. Atma is shad vikara rahitam. Jayate mriyate va kadachit Nayam bhutva bhavita vana bhuyaha. Then what is Atma? All of the first line, Atma is defined through negation. Atma is not born. Atma does not die. Nayam bhutva, na bhavita, na bhuyaha. So all these things are negative definition of Atma. Then what is Atma? Ajaha. Again, Ja means to be born. Ajaha. Atma is never born. In Sanskritam, Ajaha also means a goat. So don't think that Ajaha, okay, Atma is in the form of a goat. Please do not think that. Ja, to be born. Ajaha. Atma is unborn. Atma does not have a date of birth. Atma is Ajaha. Nityaha. Atma is ever present. It does not have a date of death. Nityaha. Shashwataha. Atma does not undergo metamorphosis. Atma does not undergo any change. It exists Shashwataha. Puranaha. The oldest of the old thing. Puranaha. Atma is Puranaha. Na hanyate hanyamane sharire. It does not kill. It does not get killed. Hanyamane sharire. Even when a body is killed, Atma is not disturbed. Najayate mriyate va kadachit. Nayam bhutva bhavita va na bhuyaha. Ajo nitya shashvato yam puranaha. Nahanyate hanyamane sharire. The same concept is told in the next shloka as well. Veda vinashinam nityam yayenam ajam avyayam katham sa purushah partha tam ghatayati hantikam. Hey Arjuna, Veda, know this Atma to be avinashinam. We have seen the six vikaras, right? All the six vikaras are sprinkled on these three shlokas. So here it says about vinasham, avinashinam. Atma is without nasha, nityam, ever present, ajam, without any birth, avyayam, without any avyaya means modification. So Atma is without any birth. Atma is without any death. Atma does not undergo modification. This Atma which Atma, Akarta, Abhokta Atma, Katham sa Purushah Partha, Katham sa Purushah Partha, Kam Ghatayati Hanti. Who is going to kill this Atma? Who this Atma is going to kill? Because there is no other entity other than Atma. Right? Even if the Atma wants to kill something, there is nothing else other than Atma. Then what Atma can kill? Atma cannot kill anything. Because there is nothing other than Atma, who is going to kill Atma? Atma cannot be killed as well. So you don't have to worry about killing all these things, all these people, Arjuna. They are only body. They are not Atma. Then what happens when a person dies? A person dies. The same body, face is same. The face has got two eyes. The face has got one nose. The face has got two ears. The face has got one mouth. The dead body also has got hands. Dead body also has got legs. நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோம்? ஆத்மா இல்ல, பிராணம் எடுத்து அப்படிங்கிறோம். What is the concept of birth and death? He explains in the next shloka with a very beautiful analogy. Vasam sijirnani yatha vihaya navani grinhati naroparani yatha sharirani vihaya jirnani anyani sanyati navani dehi. So Krishna gives the example of wearing a shirt. Vasam, vasaha, vas, achadane, to cover oneself. Veshti and all comes from this word. Vas, achadaha. Vasansi means clothes, shirt. Jirnani yatha vihaya. Yatha jirnani vasansi. If my clothes is torn, I really like a shirt. I want to wear that shirt every day. If you go to kid, the kid will have a favorite shirt. The kid will want to wear the same shirt over and over again. And if you wear the same shirt over and over again, what will happen? The shirt will break. The shirt will get torn. The shirt will be, the shirt will get torn. Right? So that is called as jeernaha, torn, worn out, warning out, tearing, torn, get torn. That is called as jeernaha. Vasamsi jeernani yathavihaya. If a cloth is torn, what will we do? Navani grinnati. We will get another piece of cloth and then wear it. If a shirt is torn, the shirt has got lots of holes, what will we do? We will just throw that shirt out, take another shirt and put it around us. Navani, Nava means new. Navani grinnati, Naraha aparani vasamsi, aparani navani vasamsi grinnati. So he takes another shirt and he wears it. In the same way, tatha, in the same way, sharirani jirnani vihaya. If a body becomes very, very old, when you use the same shirt for so long, the shirt will have wear and tear. Button will break, pocket will have holes. All these things will happen. In the same way, if I use the same body for a long time, what will happen? My eyesight will start to go down. I cannot eat murukku, tattai, seedai. Even if I eat, my stomach cannot digest. I cannot hear things properly. I cannot walk as fast as I used to be. All these things are limitations of my body. All these things are limitations of my body. Then tata sharirani jeernani vihaya. What does this person do? This person anyani sayyati navani dehi. He takes another body. Just like how he leaves his worn out clothes and then wears new clothes, in the same way, Atma, as if the body is worn out, Atma leaves this body and then takes up new body. It is exactly like how we have our computer. I have my old Mac. Because of software update, because of all the wear and tear, keys will start coming off my MacBook. My MacBook will, often shuts down. My MacBook internet I cannot access properly. It gets heated up. It gets very, very slow. All these things happens to our body as well. Our body parts will fall. All of our teeth will fall. We will not be as fast as we used to be. All these are signs of our body getting old. Then what will I do? I will buy another Mac and then transfer all the contents to new Mac, connect that Mac to Wi-Fi. In the same way, when our body becomes very, very old, the Atma, the Wi-Fi signal that gets tapped in this body will be tapped in another new body. So the death is only for the body, not for the Atma. With this, Krishna finishes the shloka. We will also finish this class with this shloka. वासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ Thanks a lot. Have a great day. We'll see next